home of the National Football League, the National Hockey League, the National Basketball Association, and Major League Baseball. You're watching a SpinoKing Sports presentation. Soldier Field, standing on the banks of Lake Michigan. We're on the near south side of Chicago for an NFC battle. And today, the 1-1 Dallas Cowboys take on the winless Chicago Bears. Mostly sunny skies in the area, 72 and a refreshing breeze blowing south-southwest.
We're ready for some football here in Chicago at historic Soldier Field. Today, an NFC battle in store for us. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Chicago Bears.
And now, your 2025 Chicago Bears.
Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're underway from Soldier Field. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Let's look at the Chicago Bears starting offense. Caleb Williams, the starter. Last year, he recorded the 5th most single-season yards among Chicago quarterbacks. The Bears' offensive line starts with Braxton Jones, Joe Thuney, Drew Dahlman, Jonah Jackson from the Rams, and Darnell Wright. The back and receivers, Kyle Monangai, the running back. The 3 receivers, DJ Moore, Rome Odunze, and Olamide Zaccheaus. Cole Kmet, the tight end.
They're going to run here. Kyle Monangai. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The Cowboys' starting defense. The D-line starts with Dante Fowler, then Osa Odigizua, Solomon Thomas, and Sam Williams. Shamar James, Kenneth Murray, and Maris Liufau, the linebackers. Finally, the secondary. Khair Elam, Malik Hooker, Donovan Wilson, and Triquez Bridges.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. One guy with it. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He lofts it deep left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard? Well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Takes this in at the 25. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Now we show you the Cowboys offense. We have Dak Prescott right between Tony Romo and Troy Aikman in career passing touchdowns. Dallas's offensive line, the first 2 Tylers, Guyton and Smith. Brock Hoffman in the middle. The 3rd, Tyler Booker, the right guard. The right tackle, Terrence Steele. Javonte Williams, the running back. George Pickens, CeeDee Lamb. And Jalen Tolbert, the wide receivers. Jake Ferguson, the tight end.
He didn't get the full chance to build on his MVP runner-up season. An injury ended 2024 after just 8 games. But Dak's got a few more weapons around him. He's got a new head coach, a play caller, and at this stage of his career, he's got to make the most of it.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
And here's the defense for the Bears. We have Dayo Odengbo, Andrew Billings, Jervon Dexter, and Montez Sweat. Chicago's linebackers, Noah Sewell, Ruben Hippolyte, and Tremaine Edmonds. The secondary core, Tyreek Stevenson, Kevin Byard, Jaquan Brisker, and Nashawn Wright.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Dak now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Ruben Hippolyte II, able to bring him down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's going to be 4th and short. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
Secures this at the 17. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Bears offense out there for their 2nd drive of the contest. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Trying again, following the sack. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
4th down punt upcoming. Here's Torrey Taylor to put his leg into it. Kevontae Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. Back out come the Cowboys for their 2nd drive. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. 1st down, here's Dak. Escapes the pocket. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Prescott on 1st and 10. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Straight ahead with Williams. Spins out of one stop. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Dallas.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
When you get that jet sweep to the outside, you have to. You have to get vertical. There is just too much team speed in today's NFL if you don't go north and south.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Dak to the air here. And screen here to Blue. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Prescott here from the gun. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bears nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Devin Duvernay to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. To the ground, it's Manungai. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now run it with Manungai. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
And the Bears 1st down. 1st and 10.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
Williams on 1st down. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. They go with Manungai here. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Williams from the gun. This one falls incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Now it's Manungai. And not much space available there, maybe 2, and that brings up 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Working from the gun, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst, but that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Torrey Taylor on to punt. And they could really use a good one here. Oh, snap came in slow, but he got it away. And he can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? So this one flies out right around the 15-yard line. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. They go with Williams on the counter. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Cowboys out in front. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment.
You're watching SpinoKing NFL Sunday. SpinoKing NFL Sunday, presented by Madden NFL 26 by EA Sports, now available rated E for everyone. By Speedstick, don't sweat it, handle it. Inspired by Fox NFL Sunday, same game with a new attitude since 1994.
Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Prescott takes off with it. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Dak off the play fake. He's fine, Schoonmaker, complete. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They get 13 on the pickup, and it'll be first down, Dallas.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice that both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It's pretty obvious this defense, man, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, you start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Prescott now off the play fake. Finds his fullback. And this one does not go far.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Play action now for Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. From the gun is Prescott. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And despite that bad snap, they're able to tack on 3.
I think we're all a little surprised he was able to convert that try. It looked like they were not going to be able to get the ball down with that inaccurate snap. I don't talk about poise a lot of times for a kicker, but he just showed it and paid dividends.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
For the Cowboys.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Bears about set for their next possession. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? Mm-hmm. As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It's a gain of
Simply put,
14
Kate,
yards.
that is a drive starter
That's good
extraordinaire.
for the Chicago Bears. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, Williams to throw. He's going to tuck it and run. And Williams is going to get them the first down with a slide at the end of it.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Chicago Bears.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
First down, Williams. He's calling his own number again. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Give now to the running back. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard. That's another Bears first down.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Williams to throw on first. He finds a Dunze downfield. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's good for another Chicago Bears.
Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Ooh, he made the most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Now Williams. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears start to fight back with their first points in this game. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears cut it to a field goal game. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bears is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here.
Cairo Santos.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Dak. This one, and he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Throwing on 1st is Prescott. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. The Bears close it in, and they'll get him. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Sent back to their own side of the field on that last play. Some ground to make up here on 2nd. Trying again, following the sack. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The Cowboys with a chance to boost their lead. And the Bears bring in an extra defensive back for this 3rd down. To throw is Prescott. Pass is caught by Blue. And he's brought down at the line. The Bears decide to call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
4th down.
The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. On the return for the Bears, Devin Duvernay. Slow snap, but he's able to get this one away. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Here come the Bears back out on offense. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
1st down throw by Williams. Gets him on the in route. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. So after the play, trainers headed out. A member of the Bears out there in some discomfort. Second and 3 now. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
43 yards. That's good for a Chicago Bears. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. That's to Dunze again. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
The drive picks up here, first and 10. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Second down now, 7 to go. Here's Williams again. Quick slant complete. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears get some late points and the lead. Now the second time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears take a 4-point lead.
Bears 14, Cowboys 10.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Wanye Thomas now on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Cowboys taking over on offense. Not much time left before halftime. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. First down, here's Dak. This is complete to Ferguson, out left. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Prescott on first and 10. Has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. That was Montez Sweat who took him down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Finds the in route complete. And he'll manage what he can up to the 48. Hit made by TJ Edwards. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. And this will remain a 4-point game.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. He goes right corner pocket there, but does get it to go through from deep. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Time for this week's Spinos NFL Trivia. Which two quarterbacks for the Chicago Bears hold the team's single-season record for completions and attempts, respectively? And by respectively, I mean one quarterback leads in completions and the other leads in attempts. We will return for the answer.
Got a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Turpin with a return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Dallas with its offense headed out for our first possession of the half. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
First down, and they go right back to him. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
First down, Dallas.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Prescott here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Complete to number 1, Jalen Tolbert. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Javonte Williams, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
Welcome back to Spinos NFL Trivia. The question is, which two quarterbacks for the Bears hold the team's single-season record for completions and attempts respectively? The first answer, Jay Cutler. He leads Chicago's QBs in single-season completions in 2014, and he originally held the most attempts in a season until Caleb Williams surpassed him by one attempt 10 years later, which was last season when Caleb joined the league.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on third down, and he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly, but he sure made that one look routine.
Going to the ground again on first. Good running here. He's across the 15. And he has it all the way down to the 8. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Dallas.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. An 8-yard pickup, and now it's second and goal.
Give some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just one play running the ball in. I got to be honest, the first down run often leads to second down pass, but I don't think so now. Now you push that pile, go finish this drive.
Williams will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a third down at your own 1. Yikes.
Turned away from the goal line on the last snap. Need to make it 1 more yard here on third and goal. Who gets the handoff? And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys make it 17 all.
17.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Chicago getting set to take the field down. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. First call here coming from the shotgun. Manungai with it. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. It's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting runs like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2. Off the play fake, Williams. Nowhere to go with it, so Hendricks throws it away.
I don't mind that play-action shot at all, Kate, especially in this circumstance. The only problem is I think that defensive coordinator was thinking the way the offensive coordinator was, as they defended that pretty darn well.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Working from the gun, Williams. That one's nabbed by Komet. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bears first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Here's the one back on the handoff. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle.
Just shy of midfield.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Williams on the play action. This is Loveland working the right side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. They'll run for this. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They only manage a yard, but that was enough as this drive rolls on.
He only needed an inch, Kate, and it was a good thing because he had to fight for that. That defense put up a game effort, nearly made the play to get themselves off the field.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They give it to him again. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Kaiir Elam getting there for the stop.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Williams off the play fake. Pass cut by Smythe. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Donovan Wilson getting there for the stop.
Gain of 4.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Williams from the gun. This one will be intercepted. Kaiir Elam makes the play. There he goes on the right side. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bears 17.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's Duvernay on the return. Juke the defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bears and Roma Dunze headed back out on offense. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. To the ground, it's Monungai. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Running behind center with Swift. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They gain 14 on the play, and that's a Chicago 1st down.
And the Bears 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Williams on 1st down. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. The right side hauled in by Komet. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. So we're through 3 here. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing.
SpinoKing NFL Sunday, presented by Madden NFL 26 by EA Sports. Now available, rated E for everyone, by HBO. It's good to be home. Inspired by Fox NFL Sunday. Same game with a new attitude since 1994.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Here's Williams. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Williams set to pass. Completed here to Komet. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. On play action, here's Williams. Hits him on the out route. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They gain 14 on the play, and that's a Chicago 1st down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the Combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
And get forward about 5 yards, looks like. It's 2nd down now.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They'll run it with Monungai. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Now here's Williams. Looking, Cowboys rush it in, and they bring him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long, going to be the key here down the stretch.
Important moment as they turn to Cairo Santos. 1 for 1 so far. This is from 40. Tracking for it, and it's good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
Cairo Santos.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Thomas on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense. More good numbers well into this second half. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Throwing on first is Prescott. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun is Prescott. Over the right side is caught by Ferguson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. Yeah. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Prescott now on 3rd down. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. Brian Anger, the one to send it away. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. The Bears, the running back Kyle Monungai, trotting back to the field. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 21-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Connects on the crosser. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
43-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Komet's got it, left side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 47. Short pass brought in. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. To the air yet again. Williams stays it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
2 yards.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got 2 options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
Pick it up. You're embarrassing us.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. Ooh, errant snap, but he gets what he can behind this one. This one's headed for the sideline and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crossed. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Now it's a bootleg for him. That's caught by Williams. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
Down.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
We'll hear from the pistol. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Dak to the air here. On screen here to Blue. Escapes a defender. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
So now here's 3rd and 5. He'll throw it. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. First down, here's Dak. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Cowboys up by 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Prescott takes off with it. Oh no, the ball is loose! Bears say they got this one, and they did!
Hey, listen, I'm all for quarterbacks as artists. But you can't be a blacksmith. You've got to be an artist. You've got to create back there. But when the world of got-tos, you also got to hold on to the ball. That's a big-time turnover.
Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. He'll look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Back to throw. On target to his man Zacchaeus. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Setting up to pass. Throwing deep for the end zone. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Here he is to throw. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal. Here's Williams again. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And he shakes off the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
27, Cowboys 24.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. And it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Working from the pistol, Prescott. Ferguson there to bring it in. And this one doesn't go far. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Third down, 1 yard to go. Throwing now. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. Another throw for Prescott. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Complete to George Pickens. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.
Home of the National Football League, the National Hockey League, the National Basketball Association, and Major League Baseball. You've been watching a SpinoKing Sports presentation.